Still cricket. What's up, y'all? Guess who's back? Hello? Is anybody out there?
Somebody's out there.
Somebody's out there. Listen, man, it's Blaque Holiday, and he's back, and I'm back with a special guest. Tell him what your name is, man.
Greg Harris.
Dr. Greg Harris. They call you doctor for a reason, don't they?
I have a real degree.
You have a real degree. I thought you was like Dr. Dre. Dr. Harris. Zip it, zip it, zip. No,
I earned it.
He earned it. There it is there. I earned mine too. Anyway, so we back, y'all, and we are about to get into some nitty-gritty facts, tell y'all what's been going on since the last time we seen you. I don't think I'm ever going to get this cap right, but it's on. And it's a little bit crooked, and we're just gonna roll with it like that.
I watched the Lakers last night.
You watched the
Did
Lakers
they win? I don't know
Did
if
they
they
win?
won or not. I didn't. I fell asleep, so I didn't see the whole game. I saw most of it though. They were trying.
They are in the house. They are in the house, and I am back in the house. Dr. Gregory, what's going on?
Nothing much, man. I just fought the traffic and got here, and
Where did you
everything
roll
is
in
good.
from?
Rancho Cucamonga,
Rancho Cucamonga. Where are you originally from?
Little Rock, Arkansas.
Little Rock, Arkansas. So you rode your horse up to Rancho Cucamonga.
Yeah, Rancho Cucamonga. I heard about it. With Tupac and all that. That's
You
what I heard about Rancho
and
Cucamonga.
Tupac.
Yeah,
They go together.
and then I was on Bobby Jones a few days ago, and he said I'm not going to even try to pronounce it, but
that
it's
right?
Rancho
It's
Cucamonga,
Rancho Cucamonga, most definitely.
and I can spell it too.
I can't. Listen, man, I'm trying to get some of this food in my system.
Oh, it's
and
good. These
and talk to you at
greens,
the
I'm
same
telling
time.
you.
Hey, listen, shouts out to Brothers Barbecue. I'm just a nigga in every way, I gotta have my potato salad.
It's good.
Is it good?
I'm a cook. It's good.
Okay, all right. I can't just come in here and not let you see what this California barbecue is
So
all
excuse me, I'm gonna eat.
about. That's right. Enjoy yourself. Well, I'm trying to enjoy myself as well. So anyway, listen. It's been a while since the last time you guys see me, And let me give a shout out to 5150. That's my co-host. He didn't leave me high and dry. He's over there somewhere at the steel mill somewhere, bringing it in from the longshoreman or whatever, getting that paper. And I'm working towards it. But anyway, with that being said, I'm here. And, while I had my time off, I really took the time to really think about a lot of things. And I will tell you, when I had I had a little brush with a stroke with my blood pressure, and that kind of set me back a little bit, and that was just kind of a big eye opener for me because it made me see that nothing is guaranteed in life, and you got to go for the things that you say you're going to go for when you say you're going to go for them, or else it's like they never existed. And so, with that being said, I brought this brother here because he came to the church one day and delivered a message that went just right into my ears and to my heart, based on the fact that he was talking about basically not lacking faith, like, God, you did it again, which basically to me says, like, if he did it before, he's going to do it again, so why are you worrying about it? You know what I mean? Like, he's been doing it, and he's been doing it, and he's been doing it. What did you mean when you say he's did it again?
Well, this particular song that I wrote, God, You Did It Again, it was written after I had lost my daughter. So I had pain. I had all those things that I was dealing with. And one day I just sat down at the piano and I heard this beat. And I started, just playing it. And then the words came after that. So what I meant by that is he did it before, he'll do it again. So I've had those experiences where I've had to trust him.
So how long have you been writing music?
I started writing music in high school.
How long have you been writing gospel music?
It started in high school, so it's
Started
been
in high
about
school.
40 years,
Okay.
at least 40
all right,
years.
All right. And so have you ever, that song right there is pretty, it's prolific. It's one of those songs that, when I look at music, I always look at like the hidden gems. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And because there's so much content out there so many times that for a lot of times we don't see the ones with the real heart in it because we see the ones with the real marketing dollars behind it.
Right.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Right.
But I always look at like the hidden gems. Like to me, I looked at this song as like one that, if heard by the right person, it could go anywhere. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And and the more people that hear it, the more people that needs to hear it. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Because that's the better chance of it being heard by the right person, or it's just actually getting the energy that it needs for the world to know that this is a good song. This is a solid song.
Sort of like what got my attention about the song when it first came out. I had people who don't even go to church. They were telling me, man, this song. Say, I put it on my social media page. I like it. It was some Latinos that was talking to me about it and said they love the song, and they were telling other people about it. So it has that positive message. Yeah.
That's the whole goal, right? For us to tell other people about it, right? Because the more people that know, the faster we grow, right?
The faster we grow. You're right.
In every way. So listen, we've been talking about this song for a little bit. You mind? Matter of fact, you think can we put up the album cover of the song? I think I got it back there somewhere. Is that it right there?
That's it right there.
That's you right there.
That's
in the
it
stands?
right there.
Your Mac Daddy vibe.
Yeah, I had on this time around, I work with a young lady that had been in gospel music for such a long time, Denise Tishner Davis, and how I met her, I was listening to the radio one day and I heard her talking, and I had written her number down and I was going to call her. Right. And a friend from North Carolina called me and said, Greg, you got to talk to this lady. I think she can help you. And I had her number on the paper and I was going to call her. So I called and we talked, and she set me up with a photo shoot, stylist and all that. And I had never done that before.
You had never met her before?
Not in person, but I knew of her, but I had never met her in person.
But when she met you, she set you up with a stylist.
She set me up with a stylist.
What was it about you that got her attention?
Well, she said she felt my heart, and we was like brothers and sisters. So I've done a lot with her since I met her. I've been traveling, singing with her, doing some Motown, and it's been a blessing.
That's great. That's great. And you do have an outstanding voice too, man.
Well, thank you.
I mean, when we listen to the song, they're definitely going to hear your voice. But it's just a great song. Say, listen, let's just let's go on and go in and get into that song so we can show the listeners what we heard. All right. You want to introduce it?
God, You Did It Again by Greg Harris.
All right, Greg Harris.
You woke me up early this morning. God, You did it again. You woke me up early this morning. God, You did it again. You started me, yes, You did. He put food on my table, gave me a brand new life. He gave me joy in the midst of my sorrow. Gave me hope for my tomorrow. God, You did it again. You made a way out of no way. God, You did it again. You made a way out of no way. God, You did it again. You turned my midnight into day. He put food on my table, gave me a brand new life, gave me joy in the midst of my sorrow, gave me hope for my tomorrow. God, You did it again. For all of you that's going through and feel like you can't make it, I want to let you know that He brought me through, and you can make it just like I did, because He did it. He did it. He did it. He gave me love, and He gave me joy, and He gave me peace. I'm so glad my God did it. You don't know what He done for me. For God so loved, He loved the world that He gave His only Son, and the Son
I'm trying to get it together.
Those ribs, baked beans. It's good. It's good. It's good.
Definitely. Hey, so I was great, Dr. Gregory Harris, and what's the name of the song again?
God, you did it again.
Ah,
And people need to know he did it again. What can you say that he's done for you again where you really have to trust him? You know, it say, God, you did it again. So you said earlier that if he did it before, he'll do it again. So
well, he provided this nice big rib sandwich.
he'll do it again.
Excuse me.
It's good.
We was getting it in during the commercial break. You know what I mean? So
Real good.
real good. So now this is the remnants of all of that. So what has God done for me? What, man, saved my life. Shoot, that's one of the things he did. Because I don't have to be here today. Like my brother, what's his name? I can't think of his name. Dietrich Haddon. My brother Dietrich Haddon said, I could have been dead sleeping in my grave.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I thank God for another day. Even when I was gone, he was still there.
He was still there.
So I think that God, can hear a sinner's prayer. So, I mean, that's Dietrich Haddon. But, I vibe out to Dietrich Haddon, man, because he really, like, when I listened, when I was in my little thing, just trying to figure it all out, I used to listen to Dietrich Haddon. I used to listen to, who really like kind of roped me in, Warren Sapp. Well, the breakout hit he had.
Marvin Sapp never could have made it.
Yeah, excuse me. Hey, listen, I knew I am. Exactly, Marvin Sapp, renowned preacher and gospel singer.
I got a chance to sing once. He was preaching, and I got a chance to sing before he preached. And he said, "Where you get that song from?"
Yeah.
He started singing it.
Hey, listen, he should. I don't see why he wouldn't want to sing. He should want to sing it with you. You know what I'm saying? Because you sung it so good, he can't do nothing but compliment it.
Well, it wasn't this particular song, to be honest. It was another song.
Was it this song?
Yeah, it was another song.
Oh, a totally different one?
Totally different one.
Okay, well, let me ask you this, since we're talking about it. What kind of dreams or aspirations do you have for yourself as far as your gospel career is concerned?
I want to finish this meal.
Hey, this meal just can't get out of our system, and I don't know if it was that was a good idea of me saying, let me get some barbecue up in here before I interview you.
Don't give us singing no barbecue.
Don't give us singing no barbecue, especially one from down south, huh?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. But enjoy yourself. Take the time. That's what we
I'm
do right
here.
now.
I'm going to do just that.
We enjoy ourselves when we come onto the show. We just hang out just like we was in your backyard at your brother's barbecue or something like that.
You asked me about my dreams and aspirations that I have. In high school, I used to dream. I used to dream and see myself singing before thousands of people. That was my dream. I used to
used to dream. Did the dream stop?
No, the dream didn't stop.
The dream didn't stop?
I'm still dreaming, and I'm still living that dream.
And you're still seeing that?
I'm still seeing that dream.
One of the most effective tools to success is visualization. And so they talk about how many sports stars and champions that visualize themselves winning before they actually win what they're looking to win. Look at that. I just visualized myself getting some money.
Ching, ching. Ching. Well, I think, Tina Turner, she said, she was singing with a brush, I believe. She was singing with a brush, before
when she was young.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So with dreaming, no, I never just gave up on my dream. I kept pushing forward. Mm-hmm. I kept fighting for what I believe in. So
that's right.
I'm still doing that.
That's right. And that's the same thing that I'm doing as well. So did we listen to your song? Is that correct?
Yeah. So that was me. That was me.
I'm telling you, man, these ribs got our brother distracted just a little bit.
I went in and sung it in the studio.
You sung it in the
studio? There wasn't nobody else singing for me.
I need to sing some of those greens over there, man. Hey, when I was going to get shout out to Brothers Barbecue. I don't know if we did say Brothers Barbecue, but shout out to Brothers Barbecue. That's right over there in the 70-something 100 block of Crenshaw in the 70s. Right off of Crenshaw. You can't miss it. Brothers Barbecue. It's a nice yellow building. It looks like an overgrown lemonade stand, and they always smoking in the back. So you're getting your barbecue right off the grill, falling right off the bone. Anyway, that's why I'm trying to talk about it so that I can eat some more. so I have a reason to
Oh,
eat
you
some
can't
more.
mess with me like this,
I-
especially a person from the South.
Well, somebody got to be on the mic while somebody eating. And we can both be chewing. I guess we can.
So what are some things that you dream about?
Well, one of the things that I have dreamed about, the reason why we're here right now, is I've dreamed about actually using my talents. You know, for some reason, I started off in hip hop, but as I got older and I talked more places, everybody just kept trying to point out to me my voice and kept commenting on my voice. And I remember reading in the Bible, and it started talking about your talents. And you know how if you don't, how God gave one 5 talents, another one 3 talents, and another one like one or something like that.
Yeah, that's right.
And the one that didn't bring back, you know, that wouldn't hid his talent and didn't use
Went and
it,
buried it.
he took it from him. You know what I mean? But the one who actually brought back some type of interest or something on top of the talent that he gave him, he rewarded him. And so I said, with that, you know, I started trying to figure out like, what is my talent? And when I used to hear people, excuse me, because I felt to myself, God, when you trying to communicate with God, He talks back to you like in 3 ways. The 3 ways that I think that He talks back to us is through signs, people, and things. So in other words, you might see something, or or people will like constantly tell you the same thing over and over and over again. To me, that's God trying to get you a message or try to get your attention focused on a certain thing. You know what I mean? Or you can even see it like in signs when you're looking at billboards or something on TV or whatever. But because we attract basically what we think about, if we start thinking about a certain thing long enough, we're going to attract something else that kind of gives us some feedback on what we're thinking about. And so to me, that was my feedback of saying like, hey, you hear all these people telling you about your voice. Maybe your talent is your voice. Maybe you should try to use that to do something. And so from there, you know, that kind of put me into the situation where here we are, we're on the mic. I just try to start using my voice to do as many things as I could. And then from there, it was just not just do as many things as you can, but as many positive things as you can. You know, it started to be more a reason why, and also a message in what I was trying to do or what I am trying to do, and not just doing it just to be noticed. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, so you have to use what you got. You know, use what you got. And as you were talking, I was thinking about myself. Man, I was thinking that as a young child, I was shy. I wouldn't talk. I was just quiet. I was shy. And my mother used to go to choir rehearsal. And this is when they were meeting in the house back home. You know, different houses, they would meet in practice. And they would try to pay me to get me to sing. This was a very young age. You know, I probably was 8, 9 years old. They was trying to pay me to sing. And, you know, the shyness came out of me. But when I was 15 years old, I had a bout with my vocal cords. My vocal cords, you know, I was singing in church and I would be hoarse. And I had my vocal cords scraped in 1975. Yeah.
Really? What was that like?
I lost my voice completely after that. But
Was that scary?
yeah, it was scary.
Oh, wow.
I mean, all I could
How
think
was you
about
communicating at that
in
point?
that hospital, going through that door and seeing all those people in those beds and they looked like they were dead, I was scared. And then when I was in the recovery room, I woke up fighting.
That's interesting going through that because, you know, like I said, just recently I had to go through something with my own health, you know, and it is kind of like, it just throws you off, you know, when you started thinking about your health being, or you being fallible, or how can I say it, where you start picturing yourself like not on this earth. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you're like, hey, and you start equating the steps that you have taken towards death as opposed to steps that you have taken towards, you know, life, or just even the afterlife. You know, it just brings everything into perspective.
But you know, for me, at 15 going through that. I hadn't been in the hospital since birth, and it increased my faith, man. It really did increase my faith. To this day, it just gave me this faith just to believe. If I wanted to do something, if I believed that it was going to happen, it happened. I just grabbed a hold to that faith, and I still, have that, and I still believe.
So you say it increased your faith?
It did. It increased my
Talk
faith.
about that for a second. What
As
what
a
is
young
the difference
child,
between the faith that you had and the faith that you now have, the one that you say that is increased?
As a young child, when I was going through the ordeal of speaking below a whisper, singing in church, being hoarse, and people were making fun of my voice, in school. And, I would go to like Church's Chicken, ask for 2 thighs. They would give me a breast and a wing. And they used to just frustrate me that they couldn't get my order right. They didn't understand what I was saying. And for me to be on radio and for me to be talking to you now and people understand what I'm saying is such a blessing and such a miracle.
Wow.
So it increased my faith. I just started believing. And if I went through that as a young child, it just sort of toughened me up and made me believe. So it's not hard for me to believe. I just believe.
So you just believe?
I can do anything that I put my mind to. I believe it'll happen. And I've done that time and time again, and it's happened. Like when I was like 19, I went in a studio in Nashville, Tennessee at 19, and that's before 911, way before that. And I just started calling studios, and a guy named Alan Cash came and picked me up from the airport, took me to the studio. I got on this white grand piano, played and was singing, and he said he wanted to produce me. But at that time, I didn't know all the ins and outs in the music business because I thought, I talked to one of my friends and they said, well, if you're good enough, they should pay for everything. There's a lot of sharks out there. But me being in the business, I know that you have to put something in to what you're trying to do. You have to put something in. And that man was calling Little Rock. And if I had have known what I know now, I would have done it. But a friend say, you good. It's sharks out there. That was a negative part of it.
You think he scared you off?
I think they
Scared you out of doing it?
According to their knowledge, that they had, that's
You took that as being...
Well, I trusted them,
Right. So what do you think, what would you say about that nowadays? Now, based on that right there, somebody who was, you had something in your head to do something and that other person is saying, well, I don't think you should do that. Do you know what I mean? If you was at that crossroad right now, how would you approach it?
I would say have a team around you to help you navigate through those waters. Have, people who are educated in that arena that can help you because there's still sharks out there. But if you have the team around you, lawyers, mentors that's looking out for you, then, you can be more successful.
I like that. Have a team around you. That way you got more, more heads. 2 heads is better than 1. 3 is better than 2. So I think that's what you're saying. Is that what you're saying?
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, there he is. I wish I had 3 more hands so I can eat more of this barbecue.
And you have to have a team around you because they can, see some things that you don't see, hear some things that you don't hear, and look out for you. But you have to have people that you trust. Because there have been people that trusted folks and then they took their money. So it's like Oprah, count your own money. Don't let nobody else count your money for you. You count your money.
Hey, you know what? I think that's the perfect place to bring in this new project that I've been working on. Excuse me, real quick while I just introduce myself. Let me jump back in here. I've been focused on that barbecue. And, hearing about your song, definitely. But now I got to kind of interview myself real quick, you know what I mean? Because Blaque Holiday is back on the map real quick. And he brought along something with him that he's been working on for a while now, more than we know. You know what I mean?
Blaque Holiday, what you been working on?
I have been working on my book. I've been working on an audio book, actually.
Say what?
Oh, look at that. Okay. Is that time again, huh? All right. Anyway, yeah, I have been working on a audio book. I've been working on it for a while. I was working on a regular book at one point in time. And I have been working on that for even during my incarceration. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That I've shared that with you before.
Yeah, you shared that story with me.
Yeah.
I appreciate you sharing that story with me, because when I first met you at the church and you came over,
Right.
it was like we was brothers. It's like I had known you all my life.
Oh, well, look at that. Look at that. Whoever know. I mean, you just know. I mean, when I'm especially when I'm in the church, I just let the Spirit move me. You know what I mean? If the Spirit say, go talk to that brother, that's what I'm going to go do. You know what I mean? Because I know that the church that we are at, what church are we at again?
City of Refuge.
City of Refuge, no
The
doubt.
Bishop,
The Bishop
Noel
Noel
Jones, and Lady
Loretta
Jones.
Jones, yes. I was out of town for a second, so I missed this last Sunday.
I missed last Sunday too.
Bishop is definitely in my heart. And I just thank God for everything that he's done for me and everything that I've learned while I have been at that church. I've been there now for about 10 years since I came home. I came home originally, I went to Los Angeles, because Los Angeles is the church I actually grew up I grew up not far from here. Los Angeles is not far from here. You know what I mean? And I grew up around that church, but when I went up in there, you understand what I'm saying? Bishop Blaque, I mean, he got this scraggly voice. Like, first of all, that kind of threw me a little bit. You know what I mean? I was like, I don't know if I can keep listening to this brother like that. And then the other thing, though, that when I went from that church to the City of Refuge, it was like night and day because I don't want to say they was playing church. I mean, that it was a nice big church. The fountain was in front, all of that type of stuff. But, sometimes the people just don't be real. You know what I mean? And I can't say that they're not real, but that's just kind of.
Well, you can find that anywhere.
Yeah, that's kind of what I picked up on. But when I went from there to the City of Refuge, I was just more of a welcoming. But people I always trip off of that too because people have their different what they're looking for. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
And nobody can, like because I know there's a sister. She used to be on the show with me, and should I say I was on the show with her. And what's my sister's name? I can't even think of it right now. But anyway, she's the shout out to our co-host. She know who she is, and she used to come to the same church that I went to. And then at one point in time, or that we met at, and then there came a point in time when she was like, well, you know what? I need to get closer to the pastor. I mean, I just need to be able to not be, you know what I mean? I want to be more of as far in the intricate circle. And, people just need different things, As far as the church is concerned for you, what do you think what has it provided for you in your life?
Well, I grew up in church.
Okay.
From
Okay.
a young kid. So
How many of those stories have you heard people tell like I just got finished telling?
all the time.
All the time? Yeah.
I just listen to it. But, I get it. I guess that's why it's many churches on every block.
I guess that is it, especially in the neighborhood. Shoot.
Because, it's, different types, and some people need a more intimate setting, not a mega setting. So, that's all right too. As long as they're preaching the word and people are being fed and people getting what they need.
No doubt.
That's the most important part.
We definitely getting fed at the City of Refuge. I can definitely attest to that. But anyway, so back to the project that I've been working on. So I've been working on an audio book. It's called Black Liberation Over Oppressive Domination: The Story of Blaque Holiday, and it's just basically a testament to what I've been going through in my own life. I start off with a little bit of music, and then from the music I kind of fade into the story, to the narrating of the story. And this is just some of what we just got finished working on, but it's going to get better over time because I'm going to keep on polishing it out. After going through my little stroke or whatever, it was told to me that I had kidney disease. So now, I lost some weight and I have to go to dialysis like 3 times a week. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because I just have to do that just to maintain, healthy kidneys. But that's what it is at right now. But I've been praying, and I've been. I don't want to say I've been fasting because I haven't been fasting.
Not tonight, anyway.
I haven't been fasting, but I definitely been praying. And one of the things that I've been praying and that I know in my heart is that if if anything, if there's going to be a victory in this, it's going to be with God. You know what I'm saying? God is going to be the one to get the victory. As a matter of fact, He's the one. He's already given us the victory. All I have to do is do my part, which is have faith.
That's right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Am I correct?
You correct.
Okay, I just want to know. I mean, just let me know if my gospel is off a little bit.
Oh, you're right.
All right. So anyway, yeah. So Black Liberation Over Oppressive Domination. That is the audio book, and there's some tracks in there that let you get introduced to Holiday, the musician and rapper, both on the gospel side and on the secular side. And so that one of that first tracks that I just got finished working on, one of the newest ones, is "God Did." It's right at the beginning of the Blood soundtrack. As a matter of fact, if you want to play that, if we want to just take off, just kind of play from the music and let it come on in while we let the public see exactly what Holiday has been working on.
Haters wanna murder me. Cops shooting down a G. Another brother dead. What's the latest autopsy? Blood pressure high, systolic running the roof. They trying to kill me in these streets. I'm only telling the truth. If I ain't know any better, I say the last days was here. Pray to God, face your fears. Let the Lord wipe the tears. Turn your back on your enemy. Don't be another brother laying dead in these streets. It's an emergency. God woke me up and gave me something to pray for. Her, we make it out the streets before they swallow your case closed. The liquid's complicated. I couldn't spit it out. I started off raw with the illegal route. Heavy contraband, keeping pistols close at hand. Getting paper by the bands, lunch 100 grands. Who the hell could control us? We rock and roll us. Getting paper from the shoulders that never fold us. We don't die, 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 we don't die. We don't die, we just complicate the treason. Polish up the season. Paper be the reason. Luxury German auto intro foreign bank accounts. Send they safe anymore cause the safe's in the house. I got sanctions about poverty at my expense. Fuck a law if it ain't trying to make a nigga rich. I'm a lobbyist for influences to keep a nigga G. Blaque Holiday, I'm that nigga that you wanna be. Fly like me, touch the galaxy and bring it back. Make the whole motherfucking world wanna be black. Like the god of the universe, nigga picture that. I'm the king of the earth, y'all bitches just rats. Rat-tat-tat-tat-tat. Watch them splat has a ball. Rodians flip, they would have never let me stand tall. One black man free, I'll make a country go crazy. They never let me go, long as they could enslave me, but God did. God showed Harry the Red Sea, split the Nile River, now I'm everything you wanna be. Call yourself nigga, I remember I used to be that. Now I'm in the AMG, pockets on fat, and I got a new gat that you can't go to jail for. They told me pick your battles. I chose a spiritual war, now I praise the provider, and he protects me. For a lot of his favor, he will never let me. Long as I seek his will, I will stand over every plan, ever created by the man. Keep your contraband while I keep mine in the peace. The same streets you used to make me weak, turn me to a beast. Now I'm on fleek, never can I be stopped. Superhero in the flesh, motherfuck your crooked cop. Got a chop shot for all your lies and deceit. See me in another cell, motherfucker, picture me. Get behind me, Satan, I will never be that. Free as a bird, high as can be of contact. Off the word of the king, knocking at the door. Crack that code of the heavens, that's what I'm here for. Everybody got an assignment and I finally found mine. Praise to God with every line and every bar of these rhymes. Make the whole city shine, set every ex-felon free. Spent 15 years in the penitentiary. Now we back on the streets, balling hard off the truth. If my life on the line ain't enough, what's the use? Put a truce to your ignorance and your baking soda. Thought your fiery ass schemes would never be over, but God did. God showed a nigga the future. Set me in the cell, made his wisdom conclusive. He came to set me free, gave his only son for me. Brought me back from the edge of death through his poetry. Now it's up to me to do whatever it is on my part. That's why every time I'm on the mic, I'm pouring out my heart. Blaque Holiday, I was the coldest from the start. They didn't recognize the rose in me until they fell apart. But God did, God showed me it was in me. Brought me back from the edge of death through his poetry. Ain't no tricks up my sleeve, put the work in and see. Ain't nothing in life a real nigga can't achieve, long as God did. Ain't no tricks up my sleeve, put the work in and see. Ain't nothing in life a real nigga can't achieve, long as God did. Ain't no tricks up my sleeve, put the work.
It's hard to tell when to start. I've been thinking about this story for so long now, dying to tell it, as well as the stories of so many other black men in America caught up in this struggle, fighting to survive, but too often falling prey to a systematic genocide. If it wasn't for these iron bars, concrete walls, and steel barbed wire fences. I'd be on stage at the BT Awards ceremony somewhere with Nelly, Outkast, Game, Snoop Dogg, and Jay-Z. Music is my destiny. At least that's what I thought at one point in my life. The coldest flows never heard. That's what I got in my gray Foot Locker stashed under my jail cell bed. The only people that hear them are the ones doing 15 and 25 years to life like me, men with a heart full of pain, broken promises, and empty dreams. Never in my life would I have ever thought that that would have been me stuck in a cell for 12 and a half years of my life. It just couldn't be. Never. And if you would have told me this was my destiny, I would have spit in your face. Disrespected me like that? The greatest hustler ever born? Brother, you must not know. Money was never an object to me. I never respected it. I just liked what it could do for me. Like how it could enhance my life like ecstasy enhances sex. In the 80s, it was Zeniths and Vogues on Cadillac Sevilles, Dayton Wires on Nissan trucks and 5.0 Mustangs. Oh yeah, in my neighborhood, they was bling blinging way before Cash Money, Juvenile, and BG. Fat Turkish ropes with Cadillac symbols, perms, Fila BJ, and Sergio Tacchini sweatsuits, Gucci and Louis Vuitton handbag, purses, boots, even bumper kits. If you bought a honey around the way, a pair of Louis Vuitton boots back in the day, you had to be the man, at least to her anyway. It seemed like even though I was in the ghetto, which was where the scum of the earth was supposed to be, everything and everybody around me was fly. I mean real fly, especially the woman. But at the age of 15, for me, it was all unaffordable, including a woman. Oh yes, I was trying to have my share of beautiful queens by my side. Black and elegant, smooth and sleek, with curves no sports car could handle. I was definitely feeling the ladies. I just wasn't so sure the ladies were feeling me. If they wasn't, however, they soon would be. I was the next biggest thing since Candy. It was just a matter of time before they would realize it. Once they did, I would be loved forevermore. Okay, so there it is right there. That is the latest from Blaque Holiday. That is the audio book.
Well, congratulations on your audio book.
Thank you so much, Mr. Harris, or Dr. Harris. Yes, it's been a long thing, something that I have been thinking about for a long period of time now, right? So wasn't originally an audio book. It was just a book. And then from there, I started thinking to myself, I do a lot of recording, and it was always, and we talk about dreams, and I started talking about how I was saying about my voice and that type of thing. One of the things that I had dreams or premonitions about was actually doing like voiceovers, or do you know who it is that says that's Allstate stands? That's what they used to say. I was the Allstate man.
Oh, the Allstate man.
Yeah. So so I just went with it. You know what I'm saying? Allstate man. Well, there must be a voice in there. Let's start using it, and that's what I started doing.
Well, what would you say to those people that's listening to us that have dreams and they've been sitting on the sideline? What could you say to them to get them motivated and get moving?
Well, I have what we call dream history, or dream. What is my dream university?
Dream University.
I forget. It's Dream University.
Yeah.
Yeah. So L.A. Royal is down with Dream University.
You got a dream. You got a dream. You got a dream.
Everybody that has a dream, just let me know, man, because I want to showcase it, and I want to dare you to make it happen. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And if I can help you make it happen. Because I think the best way to get what you want is to help enough other people get what they want.
Exactly.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So if I want my dreams to come true, maybe I can help some other people make their dreams come true along the way. Why not?
Why not?
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, we got all of this technology and all of these platforms out here that are very accessible than they were once upon a time. And we got a lot of other people out here using them to talk about things that probably don't even need the
and they going
airplay.
viral.
Probably don't even need the airplay, really. Or I mean, I don't know. Are they? How many lives are you going to really touch? Because if you're following me, I want you to follow me because I'm helping you enhance your life. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I want to do the same thing.
Exactly, because that's who I look to.
Because it can't be all all for me or all for you. We got
It's
to be
enough.
universal
This is an abundant.
for everybody.
Yes, that's what God teaches me. That's what my Bible says.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So that's what.
So let me say it again.
That's what I believe.
I got
in.
a dream for you. A dream for you. A
For
dream
you, for you, for you, for you, and you, and you, and you. And if you're watching and you ain't got one, come back again, and I'll make sure you get one. Keep coming back, and we'll make sure, saying we inspire you to dream something.
Because God will do it again.
God, that's what I'm saying. Woke me up.
Early this morning.
Yeah, shoot. Let's start. We can start a rap right there from that. Yeah. God will do it again, most definitely. And He's definitely done some things in my life to make me say that when I wake up in the morning. So that's basically what's going on, man. And that's you got something else you want to talk about? Who's your favorite team, man?
Oh, I like tennis.
You like tennis? Uh-oh. Okay. What kind of tennis you like to play?
I like.
Oh, I didn't say. You didn't say you like to play it, but
I like Venus, Serena, Nadal.
what do you think about the King Jackson, or the movie?
Oh, the movie.
Yeah, King Henry.
Oh,
Excuse me.
That movie. I learned some things that I didn't know, and it made me want to cry. I mean, it touched my heart. I mean, just the dream that he had for his family,
kids, for his father, for his
and fought for it.
Yes. Do you have daughters?
Yeah, I do have daughters.
Okay. How many daughters you have?
I have. I'm the father of 3.
Oh, father of 3.
My oldest daughter that passed away, she sung, she liked singing, and I got 2 daughters that's in business. So, I'm proud of what I see them doing.
Okay, most definitely. Well, I definitely want to give a shout out to my daughter. I almost said Dr. London Malvo.
Yeah, go on and speak.
Nurse
that.
London.
Yeah.
Nurse London Malvo. That's definitely a title that she's earned that I can call her by without a problem. And it's a beautiful thing having daughters. And I just that's one of the last movies that we actually had a chance to see together. And I just like the way that his daughter, look when I just like how he said, you were a champion. You know what I mean? And you're going to win. You're going to be the champion of the world. I just like how he believed in them.
Yeah.
And I also liked how they believed in him. You understand what I'm saying? Like they looked for his words to be reality. You understand what I'm saying?
But when the coach came all the way to Compton, and then in that van, they driving in that van.
Right.
That was just. I mean, it's just like I don't know.
They was on faith. He definitely exhibited what faith looks like.
And then got an RV, drove all the way and put him up in a home all the way to Florida.
Yeah, well, he believed in them before anybody else believed in them.
Yeah.
But he sold that belief too. The other people, because they didn't believe in him at first. And then remember when they were at it was an open, and I think Venus was playing.
Yeah.
And he seen the man with the funny pants.
Yeah.
And the man with the funny pants didn't want to give him the time of day at first. But by then he was kind of believing. He was like, well, if this would be the biggest thing since Fraser and Ali, you know what I mean? But yeah, it's just inspirational. I'm always looking for movies or stories or anything like that inspires you to go forward with your own dreams or your own I don't want to say whatever it is that you have in your mind that you want to do with your life.
Yeah.
And especially if what it is that you want to do with your life is something that God has invested in you for you to do with your life. Does that make sense?
It makes sense because He's given us all gifts and talents.
No
and
doubt.
like you said about the one that had 3, the one that had 2, one had 1 that went and buried it and didn't do anything with it. You have to do something with that talent. And you were talking about Venus and Serena. Venus was the one that started out winning all the junior matches and that sort of thing. And Serena was following in her footsteps.
Most
but
definitely.
then Serena became her own. Look, 23 Grand Slams in the world. Just one to meet Margaret Court.
Shout out to Serena because she's just a show out, you know what I mean? But she's definitely a queen in her own right. And that's everything that we talk about here. We once upon a time was LA Royal, now we Blaque Holiday. You know?
Blaque Holiday.
Yeah, I had to switch that up just a little bit, so I had to go into my little Blaque Holiday voice. You understand what I'm saying?
Blaque Holiday.
Blaque Holiday, most definitely. Yeah, so that's what we do, and what I'm going to be doing in the future as we go into Blaque Holiday TV, because that's kind of pretty much where we're going. That's the direction we're going in. We're going from LA Royal back to Blaque Holiday TV, which is Blaque Holiday TV was something that I've been doing from way back in the day, since I very first came home back in 2010. We're just going to pick up with that and really bring you guys some gifts. That's why my name is Holiday, because
Ho, ho, ho.
I mean, I got a treat for you every time I show
Merry
up.
Blaque Holiday.
Merry Blaque Holiday. Why would we want it to be a white holiday? I'm just saying, why would we say that? I'm just saying, why would we say that? Anyway, but we won't get stuck right there.
Black holidays matter.
Black Holiday is what matters, most definitely. Shout out to Kanye. That's for you, baby. Anyway, so it looks like we about time does fly when you're having fun. We're about to wrap up here in just a second here. So listen, before I go, one thing I want to inspire my audience to do: please like, subscribe, and leave a comment in the box down there, so that we can engage with you and we can get some ideas from you, and we can answer your questions, and we can involve you more in what's going on here at Blaque Holiday TV. That's my first commercial for that. Just threw that in there real quick. But anyway, is there something you want to say before we go, Dr. Gregory?
I want to say, if you've been dreaming and you've been sitting on the sideline and you've been inspired today, then drop us a line and let us know that you've been inspired today, and get moving. I want to tell you to get moving. 2023 is just around the corner. Get moving. You can do anything that you put your mind to. So let's get moving.
I like that. What goals do you have for 2023? What's something that you would really like to see come through in 2023? Speaking into existence right now.
Well, I've been nominated for 7 Rhythm of Gospel Awards. So I would like to win if I won.
A Rhythm Gospel Award?
Yes.
When do they have it?
It's going to be taking place in Dallas, Texas in the month of June.
So June of next year.
And I'm nominated,
In Dallas, Texas.
Yes.
You're going to be on stage grabbing that award.
Yes.
What award is this?
Rhythm of Gospel.
Okay, you heard that again. Just go on and say it right now, just from the beginning to end. What is it going to be in June?
Rhythm of Gospel.
In June,
June of 2023.
And you're going to be doing what?
I'm going to be accepting my Rhythm of Gospel Award.
Okay, that's there you heard it. You heard it right there. Now go be ready, man, so that the man can take a picture with you with his Rhythm and Gospel Award. What would that be? Is that going to be? Is that going to be a statue, or what is it going to be?
It's like a little 6. It's kind of
like
shaped like a little 6.
So it's like a number.
Sort of like that.
Because
Yeah,
you got to be detailed.
like. It's gold.
If you're gonna envision something, you got to envision it with detail. You got to get it all the way down to the last details.
Right.
To the ornaments on the staircase.
Right.
Yeah,
Let
yes,
me
sir.
hold it.
There you go. All right, that's the pose. There it is, right there. Most definitely. And that's how you do that. There, you just envision it, and then you speak it into existence, and then
Speak
you
it
go
into
out there
existence.
and achieve it. So, yeah, that's what we're doing in 2023. And we just want to thank everybody who showed up here with us this evening and joined us and just sat it out with us and just had a chance to see what we're talking about and what our goals are for the new year.
And where you say you got those reels from?
Brothers Barbecue.
Brothers Barbecue.
Brothers Barbecue right
Brothers
there on
Barbecue.
Crenshaw and 76. Hey, listen, that's free publicity. I'll be there to get my check. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Cha-ching. We're going to be doing some marketing up here. If you have a show, look, this I'm going to send this out to anybody who's listening that has a business. If you have a business, drop a line in the comment box and let me know, especially if you would like to have a commercial done for that business, because I am doing free commercials right now for, I would say, let's say the first 30 businesses. I'm going to give you guys a free commercial, a free walkthrough. The airtime is free. It's on me. But I just want to get that out there so that I can get you out there and so that we can all, increase our vision as far as 2023 is concerned and get that dollar, man. Why not?
So you heard it right here. DM him. That's what it's called. DM. Give, direct message.
Direct message. Yeah, let brothers know that you heard about them on Blaque Holiday TV first. A lot of bees up in there.
All right.
All right. So listen, man, we see y'all next time we'll get over here at Blaque Holiday TV.